Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Just knocked off work. Hump day. It's been a pretty rough week, and I thought I'm going to have a couple of beers tonight. I've had like one beer, I think, in the last couple of nights, but tonight I feel like a few. So I'm going to start off with a Mexican lager, and it's called 619 because that's the alcohol percentage. And it's the great Rey Mysterio. So, yeah, if you're a wrestling fan, you know all about him. Booyaka, booyaka. So, yeah, looking forward to this one. Mexican lagers, they can be quite tasty and, yeah, good starters for a sesh. But, yeah, that is pretty cool that it's 619 ABV. Yeah, that artwork is phenomenal. So, yeah, Rocky Ridge, they're out of the Busselton area on the coast in WA, which is, it's probably a couple of hours south of Perth, I think. I know there's a big jetty there. I remember going there a few years back. So yeah, I've got the proper glassware too. There's not many Aussie breweries that are hyped that I don't have proper glassware for. So I think this was from their birthday. They did a heap of cool collabs. So yeah, let's get stuck in. The first of many. So for a Mexican lager, it actually seems like it's got quite a big ABV. It's normally, I feel like normally they're around the sort of 5% mark. So yeah, in the glass, it's probably a light straw in colour. Looks a bit darker on the camera. Carbonation's pretty lively. It's about a 1 to 2 finger head. Looks like a fairly light body. It definitely, looks like how you'd expect with a Mexican lager. So let's go for a little whiffy. It's quite biscuity. Definitely a touch of lemon. And yeah, like a little touch of spice as well. Smells like it's, yeah, sort of balance of sweet and dry. Smells like it'd be quite tasty. Before I go in, I'll just say g'day to a few peeps. Cheers, Tater. And cheers, Daniel. Good to see you, boys. So, yeah. Cheers, boys. We'll go in for a taste. Cheers, dude. Long time no see. Hope you're well. Yeah, it's quite zesty. Definitely a big punch of lemon. Maybe a touch of lime as well. It's got a little kick of spice. Just sort of on the back end. And like a little touch of bitterness. It's definitely more, I'd say more dry than sweet. It's very refreshing. It's definitely a light body, quite spritzy. It would definitely creep up on you, this one, being over 6%, because it drinks like it's, like 4.5 or so. Yeah, it's sort of got this, like, I don't know, like crackly, spritzy sort of thing on the tongue. But yeah, big citrus. and quite zingy, zesty. Sort of gives it that little bit of tartness. Quite nice. And if you've just joined in and didn't see the can artwork, I thought that was pretty sick. I don't think it would have mattered what style this beer was. I was always going to get it. Yeah, Ray was he's always one of my favourite WWE superstars. I always liked the little dudes that were the high flyers. Just something about them. Like the Hardy Boys was sort of another. Even like Chris Jericho. Jericho's obviously sort of a bigger, stronger, but he's still pretty small. Just seeing him doing like moonsaults and all that sort of shit, it's unreal. Jumping off ladders, 20 feet in the air. So yeah, this is quite a good first beer for the day. As I said, I've had a pretty rough couple of days, so yeah, it's good to just tuck into something light to get me going. Yeah, I'll probably do a few reviews today. I reckon I might even I've got a series from Fox Friday, and it's mixed beers. Like I think there's a red IPA, a Westie, and maybe a hazy. And they're named after characters from Police Academy. I thought that's brilliant. I used to love Police Academy back in the day. Yeah, I think it's like Hightower, Tackleberry, and Lassard. Would have been unreal if they had like Mahoney and what's the dude's name that does all the voices and stuff? I can't remember. Anyway, there's plenty of good characters in those movies. So yeah, score for this one. Just like going on being a straight lager, like a Mexican lager. I reckon a solid 4 out of 5. Quite impressed with it. And I love the fact that it's got a higher ABV and drinks pretty nice. You could definitely slug a heap of them. And yeah, just that it's got that good like pop of flavour, like citrus and spice. So yeah. Cheers, boys and girls. We'll go for another one shortly.